everybody. How are we doing tonight for a live Around the Ropes podcast? And yes, folks, after 2 weeks, I am back.
Oh God, here comes the ratings plummet.
Let me see how the rest of my crew is doing tonight. Let me throw it first to our Canadian brother there, Costa. Costa, what's going on, man?
Everything's good, brother. Everything's good. Just excited to get back into the world of wrestling, and cause just a few hours ago there was some big events that took place. So let's talk about that.
We'll definitely get into all that. Now let me throw it over to the guy who this past week got the experience of a lifetime by doing ring announcing up in Mohegan Sun Hotel. I don't remember the exact name of the hotel, so I'm just calling it the Mohegan Sun Hotel. You guys know him as Sexy Ryan. And yes, I'm bringing that back. Others know him as Constipated Ryan when he dances.
Okay.
He's going to kill me later. But you know him, you love him, Ryan. Ryan, what's going on?
10,957 ways to kill John. How you doing there, guys? How you doing?
Everything.
First of all, to correct you, Mr. Blade, it's the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Okay, I didn't know what the name of the actual place was.
Yeah.
Second of all, why are you back?
Yeah, exactly. I have the same question.
I kid. Anyway, it's like Costa said, it's been some very interesting wrestling news that's been going on in the last 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna dive right into that, guys. If you like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, definitely appreciate that. All you gotta do is if you're on our YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. It does wonders for us. While you're also there, hit the bell, be notified for all future YouTube exclusives, including some future shows that we have coming up. But you're gonna have to stay locked in for that, especially when you're gonna hear about the curtain call. But guys, you gotta stay tuned in to our socials, all for that information. Speaking about our socials, you can find us on Twitter. We're at Around Rope Show. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. You got it. We're there. Got our first comment coming in from David from across the pond saying, John, Ryan, Costa, hello, fellas. Gotta say, Vince's return has me riled up, and I just heard Stephanie has left WWE again, LOL. Well, yeah, pretty much. David just pretty much talked about what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, you mentioned our YouTube channel and whatnot.
Yes.
Right now we are at 52 subscribers.
Guys, gotta keep those numbers
52.
going.
Yeah.
52, baby. 52. So keep it up, and also, like you said, make sure to hit the like icon, the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon that way. Ding! Oh look, they're live. Or hey, look, new videos. Or hey, ding! John's OnlyFans. The normal shit.
Yeah.
Guys, we do have a guest joining us tonight at 9:15. Owner of SWF Wrestling,
Unbreakable,
will be joining us as SWF is set to make their debut at the Mecca this Friday night. So we're definitely going to get in with him. I'm surprised it's taken him this long to get there. Right.
Because he has done everywhere else.
I know, because a lot of his shows I know are usually Central and Southern Jersey.
It's a mix. Like he's done shows in Totowa, Pumpkin Lakes, Mid and South Jersey. But I think he knew that for a fact that Richfield Park kind of oversaturated. But he's like, fuck it, why not? You know what? When he comes on, we'll ask him what makes him want to go to Richfield Park.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna definitely
Ryan, you need to live there, man. You need to live there. By the way,
I feel like between me, Ryan, and Carl, we all live there.
Yeah,
I live there more than you, John.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
But I don't think there's been anything big news happening in the last couple of days, has there?
Days. So good everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week. Okay.
Exactly.
Guys, if you guys checked out our YouTube,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
He is. Yeah.
Be jealous, Billy. Be fucking jealous.
Hi, Billy.
I love apple pie. McDonald's apple pies, get your head out the fucking gutter, John.
I was just about to say, I wonder why, but I was drinking, so yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I don't think there's been anything big going on, has there?
Well, I mean, nah, you know what? No, there hasn't been anything going on. So, folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in about an hour for Rob Fury.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, that's going to be the theme tonight.
Yeah.
Because old Vinnie Mac there is back in the news. I feel like we talked about him every show we did towards the end of 2022. But of course, New Year, same guy we have to talk about again. All of a sudden now, there was rumblings a couple weeks ago. This is before everything that happened. I just want to kind of give everybody the backstory, what kind of led up to this moment. There was stories being circulated a couple weeks ago that Vince McMahon wanted to come back into power.
Yeah.
That basically he felt that he was wrong. It was wrong for him to step down like he did July of last year, amidst the allegations of sexual, all the hush money. So he decided to come back, and he didn't do it the normal way. He put it in layman's terms. Pretty much told everybody, I'm not going to renew any contracts between Raw, SmackDown, or NXT unless I'm the one running the whole ship. So pretty much WWE was being, to put it nicely, was being held hostage. And Vince McMahon also turned around and said if he would not have been given the power of the executive chairman position, he would have bankrupted the company. Now, obviously, it's been brought up tonight, and if you've been on social media, you know this as well. Stephanie McMahon has resigned as co-CEO.
Yep.
I have the statement right in front of me. Do you mind if I read it, gentlemen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ryan, if you don't mind, can you please read her statement?
Sure. So, and I quote, "Dear WWE Universe, about 8 months ago, I took a leave of absence, and within a few weeks, unexpectedly, had the opportunity of a lifetime. I had the privilege to return as the co-CEO and chairwoman of the board of WWE. I cannot put into words how proud I am to have led what I consider to be the greatest company in the world, working alongside a remarkable leadership team and one of the strongest executives I have known in my co-CEO, Nick Khan. Our founder, Vince McMahon, has returned as executive chair and is leading an exciting process regarding strategic alternatives. And with Nick's leadership and Paul Triple H Levesque as chief content officer, I am confident WWE is in the perfect place to continue to provide unparalleled creative content and drive maximum value for shareholders. WWE is in such a strong position that I have decided to return to my lead and take it one step further with my official resignation. I look forward to cheering on WWE from the other side of the business, where I started when I was a little kid, as a pure fan. I will always remain dedicated to WWE. I truly love our company, our employees, our superstars, and our fans. And I am grateful to all of our partners. Thank you for everything. Then, now, forever, together."
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to say this right now. She's doing this now. I give it a couple of days before Hunter follows suits. That's what I meant to say.
Follows suit.
Yeah. Because this is obviously some that from what I read, whoever does buy the WWE, they're going to know within the next 3 to 6 months. So it's not going to be something that's going to be a year from now or 3 years from now or 4 years from now. This is going to be something that's going to be boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. It feels like
got another comment coming in from David saying here, we have a world over here that we use for people like down here. Because yep, David, I totally agree with you on that one. I wouldn't even call him that. I think the problem is he is somebody who has a massive ego. Who, you know how I equate how Vince McMahon handled this whole thing with WWE? I equate it to like a relationship.
Yes.
Now, I equate it to a relationship in this aspect. If you have a significant other, okay, and things don't go off how they're supposed to end, but then you end up seeing somebody else. How many times have you guys heard the stories of the girlfriend or the boyfriend even becoming stalkerish, very, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can mentality?
Basically a psychopath, yeah.
Now take that in the aspect of what Vince McMahon has done in the last couple of months. Doesn't that kind of follow suit?
Yes.
That it's almost like he's playing it off as, well, you guys pushed me out because of some allegations that came out years ago, and I took the lead. You guys got better without me, but since I'm the one who started all this, I'm going to be the one who's going to finish it all. I'm going to come back and ruin everybody's lives.
Basically, yeah.
And you mentioned something about Vince looking over everything, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, a certain set of eyes has been watching this whole thing as well.
Who?
Tony Khan.
Oh, yeah.
According to Fightful, following the news of Vince's return, Tony said on social media that everyone at work was being nice to him and wondered why. On January 7th, it was reported WWE hired J.P. Morgan to advise on a potential sale. WWE is gearing up for its latest round of media rights negotiations as their current deals with WWE Raw on USA Network and WWE SmackDown on Fox are set to expire next year. When asked what separated AEW and WWE, and if there was room for both companies, Khan said there is room for both companies, and what separates the two are the fans, saying they've built a loyal fan base and citing the television ratings.
Well, I do know one of the possible suitors who has been listed already, I think CNBC reported it, to buy WWE is Warner Brothers, which is interesting because they're the same company that owns AEW.
Yeah.
The other possible names I've heard have been NBC Universal, or I think they've used Comcast is actually the name of it now.
That would make sense. That would make sense because Peacock is under NBC Universal.
So is USA Network.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. That's.
I've heard Disney being mentioned.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
I can see it already. If that were to happen, Mickey Mouse versus John Cena for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40. Just saying.
No.
Just like they do with Patrick of during football of Nickelodeon or whatever. When they have
it's gonna be, folks. Hate to break it to you, Disney's gonna be buying the company. Roman Reigns is gonna keep the title until WrestleMania 40. And then Mickey Mouse is going to come in and dethrone Roman Reigns as the Universal Champion.
Exactly.
I also heard another possible name, which could make things even more intriguing.
What? Who?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
yeah, I did hear that too.
And not only have I heard the Saudi Arabian government as possible suitors, as Ryan is out really enjoying that Boston cream donut.
I'm hungry, so shut up.
I also heard there's supposed to be some law firm, I think it is, or some firm.
I think it's the same firm that does like the live events whenever they go over there.
But they're also possible. I'll tell you right now, if they buy it, WWE is going to be done.
Yeah, of course they are.
They're going to be destroyed. I agree with Ryan. I think the best the most logical suitor for them is NBC Universal, because like Ryan said, Peacock's under that name and USA Network's under that name.
Yeah, so it makes the most logical.
It makes perfect sense. Because here's the other part also you have to realize. You give it to a company like Disney. Disney is such a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not going to give them two shits about the company. And the company's going to fall apart like it did before Hunter became head of creative. Which now leads me to this question. With all this happening, Does this mean Vince takes back over creative?
You can see it. You can see evidence of that last night with with kind of the matches and how they were going on. Actually, yeah.
But now the fact that Stephanie's out, that's my question now. Does this mean Vince is and I'll tell you right now, if Vince takes creative back, watch the flock of wrestlers bolt for AEW or bolt for the independent scene. And we're going to get a repeat from when WWE used to do the budget cuts back in the day.
Back in the day.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because apparently WWE has requested a protective order in their MLW lawsuit against them due to, and I quote, sensitive competitive information request.
Yeah.
WWE claims MLW is asking for unnecessary documents that would cost millions of dollars to produce.
Oh, shit, really?
Like I said, there's...
Actually, I'm sorry. I want to talk more about this. I'm reading more into the story, so I apologize.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, for those that don't know, MLW filed an antitrust lawsuit with WWE just last year, last January.
Yep.
That claims that WWE has pressured third parties like Tubi or Fox and Vice to abandon contracts and prospective relationships with them. WWE has been unsuccessful in getting the suit thrown out of court. In the filing, WWE claims that the 47 requests for production are broad and costly and improper, alleging MLW is asking for information that is out of scope within the case.
Wow.
Which is funny because I remember I did see a couple episodes on Vice of MLW, and all of a sudden they just disappeared. Like, where the hell did they go?
But here's the funny part, though. WWE doesn't have any programming on Vice.
No, they don't. No, they don't. But they see they basically the same shit that they did with fucking TNA. They saw them on a bigger channel that everyone uses, so they're trying to knock out the competition to try to gain less viewership for them and more for them.
I'm surprised they haven't touched out with AEW yet and turn on to TBS.
Again, Warner Media.
All I'm going to say is I would find it very hysterical if Warner Media buys WWE.
That would be the biggest slap in the face I've ever seen.
Then I would say at that point, I think the likelihood of having a WWE AEW crossover would be very likely.
What if Steph?
Interesting.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Billy comments here and says, "What if Steph buys WWE behind Vince McMahon's back? Oh, that would be juicy."
I got another theory. I saw it on Twitter as a tease.
What?
There's another company out there that's making waves.
Impact?
No. How about GCW?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because apparently they have that small relationship with them also.
That must not be a major thing then, because what's the relationship then?
I mean, they have a connection. Just saying. And with Stephanie out of the picture, and if Triple H walks out, they go to there, and Triple H can do whatever the fuck he wants with some of the top talent. Because that would be like his version of NXT. Because again, back in the day, he NXT was all indie people. These are all indie. So again, just say, and it's less stressful too because GCW runs like once a month.
Yeah, actually, it wouldn't be a bad thing because damn well also you put Hunter with the GCW crowd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that actually may have some legs on it.
Yeah.
But
those people, that fan base will eat them up really nice in a good way too.
All I know is this: I don't understand Vince's whole mentality of coming back. I mean, we just did the whole YouTube exclusive about it a couple of days ago, folks. Again, if you missed that, go over to our YouTube page, youtube.com/@the ATR Network 2022. I know it's a long one, but that's the best way you can find us. And on there, go watch the video because myself, Costa, and Carl actually spoke about that when the news started to trickle out.
Yeah.
And to think that was only what, Costa? That was Friday?
Yeah, Friday, exactly.
That seems like an eternity ago.
I know it
Yeah.
does. Yeah. I know it does.
I just hope that this becomes a smooth transition, whoever ends up taking over ownership of WWE, because I would hate to see the product fall apart. Because the product especially the WWE product right now, has made such a nice bounce back.
Yeah.
In the midst of all this, I do not want to see it because I mean, right now, and I'm not so big with ratings, but you look at the ratings with especially Monday Night Raw. There were years I remember where the comment used to always be,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Billy says here it would be like Steph in ECW combined with Triple H NXT. It's definitely a possibility. But what the other thing also I was saying about the product, there was a term used on a lot of wrestling shows called "Fall of the Falls." Have you guys heard of that term before?
Fall of
No.
the Falls. No.
You noticed how for a while under Vince McMahon, from basically September, basically however the length of the NFL season, WWE would just not do anything for Monday nights because they knew they were going to get beaten in the ratings anyways by whatever the Monday night game is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like they took a break. It's like, I know there's that whole conversation that happens in wrestling with that, oh, should there be an off season for wrestling? And a lot of people said for years, from like late August till I would say right before Christmas. I would say from late August till about New Year's was usually the fall of the falls. It would usually be constant rematches. Ratings would be in the toilet. I don't want to see this product go back there. I'll be straightforward right now. I absolutely hate when coming on the show and constantly berating WWE. I don't find happiness. I don't find happiness in not talking bad, but having to talk about all the crappy things they're doing. Let me put it that way.
They've been solid for the last like 4 or 5 months.
And that's what I don't understand. Not even that, Cos, I'll let you go in 1 second.
Go ahead, yeah.
Even the stock prices, because I know that everyone's so big with the stock prices right now.
Yeah.
The stock prices have been pretty good since Vince has been gone. I mean, I don't know what it ended today. I haven't looked. Carl, if you could check that, I appreciate that. But, or anybody in the comments, let me know. But the stock, I'm surprised the shareholders went through with this.
Doesn't Vince have like majority pull in the board?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
What's up, Carl?
So it ended today at $90.24. It jumped.
Yeah, it did.
But I think it's also a jump in for the one aspect. You don't know what the future is going to be. You don't know, because I noticed
We'll see.
But what I was saying is, ever since this whole thing started, the stock price has been going up gradually. But I think a lot of that, again, I'm not a stock market expert. I'm far from it. But I think a lot of that is because nobody knows what the future is going to be for WWE. Because there was also rumblings that they may take the company private again.
Yeah. That too, yeah.
That I heard a couple of times over the weekend. Because if you went on this for, I think it was NASDAQ website,
yeah,
right next to the WWE's name, and it said, it says public or private, it says announcement coming soon. So nobody knows if the WWE is going to be private now. Because if the WWE is private right now, it means Vince McMahon can do whatever he wants and nobody can say crap about it.
And maybe that's what he's trying to pull here.
Yeah.
Then he has a bigger ego than I thought he did.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's trying to do. Yeah.
But now there is one company who I think can benefit from this whole fiasco.
Who?
And that's AEW.
Oh yes.
Hear me out.
Why would they benefit?
No, I agree. But John, go ahead.
Yeah.
Everybody talks with AEW about how they've never been able to break the 1 million mark. How you look at the ratings, and I know going back to ratings, and I know it's a confusing thing, but you look at the ratings for AEW. I think there may have been maybe 3 or 4 times I can remember where they broke the million mark.
Yeah.
You see now with what WWE is going through, if AEW can't break that million mark, then maybe there's bigger problems in AEW than we think. Because I'm sorry, you're seeing the biggest company in the world have holes in the wall and start to crumble. And you're not going to be able to benefit from it, and you're not going to be able to gain something from it?
But I think with this, I think they might actually do something.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like, now with all this shit that's going on now, they might change a few things, because also tomorrow night is basically one of their bigger dynamites.
It's in, aren't they in LA?
They're in LA and they got a huge card in store.
Which we'll get to that.
We'll get to that later on. But I feel like, with the card they have on tomorrow night, and with the way that LA crowd is, especially with the last time they were there, AEW, I think they might actually benefit from all this, showcasing this is what wrestling is supposed to be like, not run by a 75-plus-year-old man who should be on this colostomy bag. I'm going that far.
Yeah.
I'll go even a step further. Vince McMahon, and I forgot where I just said this recently. Vince McMahon feels that this is 1985.
Seriously.
On the exclusive, yeah. On the exclusive,
I said it.
Yeah.
And in the way Vince looks at it, he figures you're going to see Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, King Kong Bundy, or Macho Man Randy Savage come walking through the door.
Yep.
Because you got to remember, Vince's time as the head of creative, so to speak, most of the wrestlers had really terrible gimmicks. I mean, do we have to remember the wrestler who was the hockey player?
The Goon.
But look at what Hunter has done.
That's your booger.
Exactly. Duke's the dumpster.
Duke the dumpster Josie.
Yeah. But look what Hunter's done now. And with how he's developed. Great example. Look at Dominic Mysterio. Okay? It was kind of getting stale with him for a while. And now all of a sudden I'm interested to see where they go with him.
They're trying to make him like a new version of Eddie Guerrero, man.
Exactly.
And I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, so am I actually. Yeah.
It's
but
this is what I'm saying. This is the creative mind of Hunter.
Yeah.
Thank God the 24/7 belt is gone.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Because with Vince back, don't be surprised if we see that coming back again.
I hope not. I'm being quiet because I'm trying not to swear on the podcast, but yeah. I hope not.
Costa, you've been a part of this podcast since day one.
I know.
You know you're allowed to swear.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be okay. I know I'm allowed to swear, but I'm trying to be just stay calm a little, because you know what? This absolutely. I hope Triple H. What I'm gonna say is this: I hope Triple H finds some kind of loophole to stop all this, because I'm afraid that I shouldn't say if, but now that this man is back, I have a feeling that, like I said in the chat, the WWE is gonna go back to the shedder again, and we all don't want that to happen at all. So.
No, I'm loving, especially looking. Granted, yeah, you have the Bloodline right now, which is probably one of the better storylines we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but
But you also have another storyline right now that's been absolutely remarkable, and it's Bray Wyatt.
And Theory as well. You guys see the improvement in Theory? Oh my God.
Oh yes.
But look at Bray Wyatt, for example, with Uncle Howdy.
Oh, that is the most intriguing character I've seen in a lifetime in WWE. Wow.
The fact that they're doing it slowly with him, and they're having him appear on the screen, but they're not actually saying who's behind the mask so fast.
Yeah,
I think is incredible.
On a side note, I'm sorry. I will say, for those viewers out there that watch this, if you have a channel called A&E, they have their A&E Legends biography series,
Yes.
and the ones they have coming up for this upcoming season, holy shit!
Who is it? You know?
So you have Jake the Snake Roberts,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Dusty Rhodes,
Okay.
the Iron Sheik,
Wow. Okay.
China,
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay.
Kane,
Okay.
and the NWO.
Oh God.
I'll tell you right now, the one I'm looking forward to in that whole from what you just said,
And it's biography Legends. That's what it's called.
the one I'm looking forward to is the NWO.
Hell yeah. That's what I was gonna say too.
I think besides that one, I think the one I'm really interested in are two other ones. Jake the Snake Roberts and China.
Yeah. China. Yeah.
I mean, they all do a great job.
And by the way, it starts off the day after Elimination Chamber on February 19th.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And we'll go more into that in YouTube.
We'll go more into that, when it gets closer. But I just wanted to throw it out there because I'm finally scrolling through WWE Raw just to see if I missed anything or whatnot. Because I have a life and I didn't watch it.
The thing about Jake the Snake Roberts is I feel like most of his story has been explained already via Dark Side of the Ring. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was
But
explained.
this is WWE doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've seen a few of those biographies that they do in AEW, and they, even if it's WWE, they talk about everything.
Oh yes.
A&E.
Well, that's what I like it though with WWE programming. I remember years ago they had a table for three, and I think it was Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles,
Samoa Joe. That was a TNA one.
yeah, but they talked all about TNA. And I was like, holy crap! Or
Yeah.
go back to when Jericho appeared on Austin's podcast.
Yeah.
I like when WWE, but again, under Vince McMahon, that would never happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the 75-year-old colostomy bag swinging Vince McMahon.
Let me ask you guys this. Obviously, we went through all the names of the people who should buy the company. And guys, anybody in the comment section, let us know, who do you think should buy WWE? Should it be NBC Universal? Should it be Disney? The Saudi Arabian government? Let us know what you guys think and interact with us. While you're there, also hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it does wonders for us. And Ryan, Casa, you know what else? To subscribe to us?
Yes.
It's free.
It's free.
Ooh.
Now,
Everybody loves free stuff, so you should go ahead and do it.
If it's free, it's for me.
Exactly.
I had a really bad Jewish joke to say there, but I'm just going to move on.
Hey, it was such a shanda, John.
But you look at, there's pros and cons to each company that are in line to buy, that are looking to buy the company, to buy WWE. Obviously, we mentioned before, the pro with NBC Universal is Peacock stays the same and Raw can stay on USA Network.
The only question is Fox.
That's the problem. Right now, I think that's probably the only part of this whole scenario that's going to be difficult to figure out.
No. If that's the case, have them go to NBC.
Yeah, but they already have stuff Friday night.
It's shit that nobody cares about.
Let's say that. One of them is Young Rock.
Okay, so they can bump that to 10 o'clock.
Actually, it wouldn't be bad having them be the lead, having SmackDown be the lead-in for Young Rock.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, what else is on Friday nights? Dateline. Who the fuck cares about that shit anymore?
No, actually, I stand corrected. They have that new George Lopez show.
Okay, have that at 10:30. Have SmackDown at 8 to 10. Young Rock at 10 to 10:30. 10:30 to 11 is George Lopez. There, done. That's how you settle it, all right? Because I'm sorry. Who the fuck cares about Dateline? 99% of the time, the boyfriend always kills the girlfriend. That's how it always is.
Oh god.
And also, it's reruns of America's Got Talent. We don't fucking care if some juggling, if someone who juggles fucking, flaming throw sticks in the air. Who cares? Who cares? It's the same shit you see every fucking day on the streets. But now these people are on national TV and shit. I swear to God, this generation's mentality is so fucking dull. I mean, seriously, where are the educated programs like SmackDown? SmackDown is compared to everything else that's on Friday nights. That shit is educated very, very well.
Yeah, it is.
Feel better?
Shut up, John. I'm not done yet.
Oh boy.
Because again, okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do right now. Somebody talk while I go through and look at the lineup for Friday nights on NBC.
Why don't we do this? Make it easier. Why don't we go to our first
commercial break? Commercial break.
Go to a commercial.
Yeah.
Come back to hear Ryan's rant because I feel like this could be a YouTube moment right here. You're listening to the Ruthless podcast right here on the ATL Network. We'll be right back right after this.
Peace out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, folks, this is Carl from the ATR Network. Just want to let you know we have a brand new sponsor. It's Doobie Energy. All your energy drinks with no jitters and no crash. Check this out. See you next time.
And we are back, folks. What a perfect song to come back to. Because
Yes, absolutely.
if you missed it before, Ryan Peterson was about to go into a Ryan Peterson rant. So before I start seeing friction and smoke coming out of his ears, Carl, I think it would be best to put Ryan on full screen for this.
Yeah.
No full screen. No full screen. Leave it like this.
Oh,
God damn it. God damn it. All right. So, for those that are just tuning in, we were talking about how WWE, one of the potential buyers would be NBC Universal. The biggest thing would be, where would Friday Night SmackDown be? SmackDown is currently on Fox. Obviously not run by, Universal, but it's run by Mickey Mouse, a.k.a. Disney. So the idea that I had thought of was have them move to Channel 4, or in some states, whatever NBC is on. Because as of right now, I'm looking at the lineup right now. At 8 p.m., it's Lopez versus Lopez. At 8:30, it's Young Rock. And from 9 to 11, it's Dateline. Okay. Seriously. There's a reason why a lot of people nowadays are so fucking stupid and think they're private investigators because they're watching too much Dateline of shit that doesn't even matter to them. So, my theory is you move SmackDown to NBC from 8 to 10. You have from 8 to 10, Friday Night SmackDown. And then from 10 to 10:30, Young Rock. And then 10:30 to 11, Lopez versus Lopez. And then the news at 11. Oh my God, that would make it so much easier. Because my God, who the fuck cares if the crazy ex-boyfriend who lives in Hometown, Tennessee, murdered his his pregnant girlfriend of his 12th kid or something like that. I don't know. It's stupid shit that nobody cares about. Unless it's something really important, Dateline has not been relevant in years. So get rid of Dateline, move SmackDown to 8 to 10. Lopez, Young Rock from 10 to 10:30. Lopez versus Lopez 10 to 11. News done. That's it. If y'all don't think that, then honestly, you can go right to Disney and ABC and have Mickey Mouse fuck you in the ass. Go ahead. I'm done.
Feel better?
Oh!
Oh my god. Can I tell you something? You're not wrong with anything you just said.
Thank you. Thank you.
I forgot Dateline was even still on TV, to be honest.
Thank you.
But just remember, Ryan, calm down.
I am calm.
This is you calm?
You sound like Vincent Kennedy McMahon. You're not calm, man.
I would say,
Oh,
Ryan.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy shit here. Hey, Costa, you're Canadian? You're fired.
Ryan, you should try to do the energy stuff. I hear it does no jitters.
Good segue, actually. I'll give you that. It's a good segue.
But Ryan, I agree with you 100%. I think the fact that, first of all, they still air at Dateline, I think is hysterical.
Yeah.
Because I agree with you. Who cares if, Joe Schmo from Bumblefuck, Wyoming.
Tennessee. Or Tennessee.
I say Wyoming.
It's always those states that no one really cares about.
Exactly. You don't hear of anybody on Dateline who lives in, Boston, Massachusetts, New York City,
Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wow!
What the? Where did Ryan go?
That's a compliment, by the way. That's a compliment because people know Elmwood Park. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was getting at, okay?
Oh, I knew you were doing that.
No, I know. I was letting our esteemed producer know.
Carl, I thought Carl like ejected you from the room or something like that. I don't know. But,
Oh, he put me in a John timeout.
Yeah.
But you don't hear about, you don't hear, okay, tonight's episode of Dateline comes from, Lexington, Kentucky.
But even people know
that. You probably do. Never mind. Scratch that idea.
Yeah, people know Lexington, Kentucky. Dateline coming to you live from Buffalo Humping, Wyoming.
Yeah, that's where you tend to hear it from. But I really don't give a crap that, like I said, Joe Schmo, who lives in Beavertown, Kentucky, and that's a real town. I do apologize. Just killed his girlfriend because she, bought 2% milk instead of 1%.
What the? That's weird.
Some people. Hey, Costa, you'd be surprised. There are people out there who actually act like that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree though about the wrestling part though, that I could see them doing that and easily have Young Rock have them be the leader right for Young Rock.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
It works perfect. It's wrestling. And like I said, you can even have Young Rock be included on SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
Or if they want to keep Dateline on NBC, just move it to Saturday nights because no one gives a fuck about. No one watches NBC on Saturday nights anyway. Unless it's Saturday Night Live.
Right. I got another crazy idea. How about keep Dateline as a Peacock only show?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Making a premium live event. I'm joking. No.
I'm making a premium live. Oh, Costa, you're crazy Canuck. You're funny.
But I mean, you look at this whole thing. I mean, let me, anybody who's watching, let us know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole thing with Vince? Are you happy he's back? Are you pissed off that he's back? What's your thoughts on it? Let us know. And that even goes for people who are watching us in the future. Leave your comments below. Definitely love to read some of your comments as well. But
I have a story.
What?
I would like to share.
Go ahead.
Story time with Ryan Peterson?
In regards to WWE.
Okay.
Nothing about Vince McMahon. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that shit.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have him sitting there with his colostomy bag going, woo! Anyway,
His steak burnt, I heard.
what?
Doesn't he eat his steak like really, really well done?
I don't know. I'm not his fucking personal chef.
I also heard he likes black coffee. That I heard.
Speaking of coffee, we have our own coffee here at the Around the Roast podcast, courtesy of Motor Oil Coffee. I love that smell of organic shit in the morning. So, okay. In all seriousness, folks, it's organic coffee. No jitters, just like Doobie Energy, no jitters, all organic, all natural, really good. I actually tried it when I tried it the first time. I didn't have any milk, nothing added to it. I just had it straightforward, so I could taste how the coffee bean is. That shit was pure smooth.
I've heard people even say it's better than some of the bigger names out there.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
But in WWE news, earlier today on the Tamron Hall show,
Yes.
Mandy Sachs, aka Mandy Rose, went on and pretty much be all told all about her release from WWE. I'm giving it the Cliff Notes version because it's too fucking long.
What did you say?
So apparently, she said that she is forever grateful working for WWE. She wasn't told her dropping the belt was related to her fan time, which is her fan base page. She did make, and she made over $1 million already. And she'd even consider a conversation with WWE about talking about a return down the road.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Well,
So basically, I actually watched the interview for a little bit earlier today, and the way that she presented herself, very professional. She didn't bash the company at all.
No. I think they asked her something to the extent of, do you feel guilty? Well, she said, I can't feel guilty because I'm forever grateful for what they did. You got this is a woman who she came into WWE through Tough Enough.
Oh God, she didn't even win.
No, I think she was the same year, if I remember correctly.
Sonya Deville
and Patrick Clark.
Yes.
Were all that same year.
Yep.
Yeah. But you got to remember, this is the same woman who had arguably one of the greatest storylines going into WrestleMania with Otis. Had what some would say is the modern day version of when Miss Elizabeth came back with Macho Man, the kiss she had with Otis after WrestleMania 36.
In an empty building.
How she reinvented herself.
That NXT reinvention is one of the best reinventions I've ever seen in WWE.
Not only that, she's also now the third longest reigning NXT Women's Champion.
Yep.
Behind Shayna Baszler and Asuka.
Yep.
She also took two women in Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, I think her name is.
I think so.
Yeah. And made them something. She put over a countless amount of women. She made Roxanne Perez a star in one night.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it back then. I'll say it again. WWE basically screwed themselves because you have other guys and gals who are on this roster, like the Usos, who have been known countless amount of times to have DWIs. You have guys like Matt Riddle, who's currently suspended right now for drug use. They get to keep their jobs. But Mandy Rose, because she decided to take pictures on her own decor, on her own time, you're not even going to have a fucking conversation with her? And you're going to let her go? Arguably the biggest reason for your NXT Women's Division was her.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Usos get freaking DUIs every other month, and we'll just keep them with the tag titles. That's not a problem. Oh, Riddle got caught doing some sort of drugs. Oh, we'll just say he's suspended and then come back and have him be in one of the biggest matches at WrestleMania 39, probably against Orton.
The Usos having more DUIs than brain cells combined of John.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yes, you-
But
And they get main event status pushes.
But yet Mandy Rose decides to do something on her own time. Here's the part that really irks me when it comes to professional wrestling, especially when it comes to WWE. What's the term they always love to throw around? There's one term. Do you guys know what term I'm talking about?
No.
No.
Independent contractors.
Ah, yes.
Now, I'm not trying to sound condescending here, but do you guys know what that means?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, again, that was not meant to be condescending.
We know.
If you look at the term independent contractor, it doesn't mean you are, yes, you are a WWE superstar, but they don't provide you health insurance.
No.
You have to get it your own. So where is it that, oh, okay, you can go do drugs, or oh, because you got DUIs, and oh, you happen to be related to the Samoan Anawahi family, oh, we'll give you the tag titles. But Mandy Rose, bad.
Even though also they've been pushing her as a fucking, they've been pushing her, her for appeal, but God forbid, and that's why, and that when this all first went down, my reason was because the money wasn't going towards WWE. So someone must have been a little, too pissy.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you know who it was who found the photos, right?
Oh yeah, A-Train.
Yeah.
There's your
He showed it to Sean.
There's your answer. There we go.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, the born again Christian.
Yeah, but and Ryan, you make a valid point though. You look at how WWE presented her. They presented her as a sex symbol.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I like put it in those terms. That's not in my nature, but that's the best way I can describe her.
No, you're absolutely right. And the reason why they weren't saying anything about it was because they were bringing in WWE money. But again, God forbid she does it for herself, and all the money goes to her and not WWE. Oh no, you're bad. You are bad. You are sayonara.
But then you look at, I remember there was a whole discussion years ago with the third party affiliates. Because if you remember, a lot of them were doing their Twitch channels for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then that came back. But to me, it's like, I feel like WWE right now picks and chooses when they want to enforce the rules.
Exactly.
And not only when, but onto who.
Exactly. It's a lot of it I've come to realization, it's you can be one of the top superstars in that company, but if you're not in the Anawahi family, you have no security. Let's call it what it is.
Or if you're not, massive legends in wrestling like AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, all. If your name doesn't have name value, then you're screwed.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you look at what how and to me it's like, why would you get rid of somebody who is arguably not only that, but she's your best. She's basically one of your best female wrestlers in NXT.
I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Hold on, I'm being dead serious now. Can you name me any other female wrestlers who are currently in NXT who are better than Mandy Rose?
Nope.
I hate to say it, Roxanne Perez.
No. Even still.
I hate to say it. I'm being straightforward.
But my point is this. But because she wasn't bringing in WWE money, we have to get rid of her.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I still think to this day that whole thing is ridiculous to me, because I think WWE really screwed themselves on that one. And I'll say that for as long as there's air in my lungs. WWE screwed up what happened with
Mandy Rose.
Because not only that, you have to also remember one other thing. She You know who she reminded me of? And Kasi, you're gonna appreciate this one out of anybody
Yeah,
here.
I know what you're gonna say. I think I know. Go ahead.
She's the modern day Trish Stratus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
With the look.
Yes, sir.
And look at how big Trish Stratus became when she was in WWF back in the day.
Oh, the biggest.
Yeah.
Besides Lita, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And Trish Stratus is actually one of many superstars who you will actually get to see at SWF Fest 6 in a couple weeks.
I like that plug there. Yeah. Oh,
That was a segue.
I wish I was.
Also,
yeah,
Christian Cage will be there.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my boy.
There's also a few other people who are going to be there. So,
Gail Kim as well. Gail Kim from TNA,
Gail Kim will be.
Yeah.
Like I said, folks, go over to IPO Marketing's website, or if you're on Facebook, type in Baltimore Slugfest 6, and you will see all the names who are going to be there. And, folks, you will see myself and Carl Roberts down there as well in the first week of February. So definitely stay tuned for that. And, folks, that's what you call it.
But speaking of WWE, something interesting in a good way happened in the past week.
Okay.
For the first time in over 20 years, WWE is bringing a premium live event to London. And not just any event. In my opinion, I think one of the better choices. And no, it's not WrestleMania, but in my opinion, this actually has the same feel. Money in the Bank.
Really?
And it's taking place 4th of July weekend. Taking place on Saturday, July 1st at the O2 Arena in London.
I heard supposedly from some other people, and David, actually, if you're watching this, I'd like you to confirm this. I heard supposedly that the O2 Arena is actually smaller than the arena where they did Clash at the Castle.
It is. That was a soccer stadium.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know. I saw that. I know David lives over there, so.
Yeah, no. The one that did Clash at the Castle was an actual soccer pitch, not field, pitch.
Yeah.
They're called. That's what they're called in other countries, John.
In England.
I'm just making sure.
No, I am fully aware of that, but you look at so honestly, I'm glad the WWE is going to UK. UK we've seen for a while now. Is you think New York? You think the United States fans are rowdy?
Oh, dude.
Oh God, the UK fans are 10 times worse.
Especially when a big event like Money in the Bank takes place over there. They'll eat that shit up instantly.
Now, if WWE is smart though, they go with a European guy to win the Money in the Bank.
But also, we'll see what happens from now to July. Because hear me out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, NXT Europe is picking up.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're also forgetting something else. Eventually, Roman Reigns is going to drop the titles.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't talking about. This is what I'm thinking. Two things. They're probably going to do like a whole weekend out of it in the UK.
Yeah.
Have them do SmackDown on Friday. And if they pull it off, maybe do NXT, like an NXT taping after that in the UK, because they'll tape it. Do Money in the Bank on Saturday.
Yeah.
And possibly Sunday do Monday Night Raw.
You mean
on a tape delay? No.
Tape it.
No. On Sunday, do Monday Night Raw. That way, Monday they can travel back if they're going to be in the UK. Because they're already on a tape delay when they shoot in the UK already.
Yeah.
For those out there who think that when they shoot in the UK they're live, y'all even stupider than a pile of shit. Because here, if it's 8 o'clock in the US, there's no way in hell that they'll be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning starting Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I've actually heard people say, "Oh, how is that possible if it's only 8 o'clock there and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there?" They taped it hours ago.
Again, Ryan, this is why I appointed you. You have logic. You have logic.
I have a logic. Look at Tony D'Angelo. Hey, Tony D'Angelo, future world champ. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, I can see that.
The Don. Hey,
There's two characters I love right now in NXT.
hey, Gata, go gabagool yourself, eh?
D'Angelo.
Go gabagool with the Stanley Cup if non-existent to you. All right.
D'Angelo's one. You want to take us who the other one is?
Okay.
Wesley.
Ooh.
Dijak. Yep.
You want to talk about somebody who screams NXT? I think he screams WWE champion.
All I know is when people look at him, they just yell beefy.
Hey, I mean, I'm sorry. You want to go back to Dijak's old matches before he had that incarnation as T-Bar or T-Bag, whatever you want to call T-Bar, sorry.
T-Bag?
I'm not the only one who said that. There was other people who said that, so don't come after me there.
I can't imagine how they got that name. I can imagine, a certain someone saying, I love myself some tea. Oh, T-Bag, T-Bag, T-Bar. Your name is T-Bar.
Why, you didn't like T-Bar, or what was the other names? It was T-Bar, Reckoning,
Mace,
and Slapnuts. I meant Slapjack.
Slapjack.
But the one series of matches I love with Dijak, when he was still known as Dominic Dijakovic, him and Keith Lee.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Which time?
There was one specific one. It was a regular NXT show.
When they first started on USA.
And,
yep.
Brian, please tell me you remember the spot.
Okay. Yep, the Spanish Fly. Oh my God, I remember my mother, God rest her soul. She actually watched that. She actually watched that spot, and she was like, "Holy shit!"
Because I think Dijak is 6'5".
He's taller than me. He's actually 6'9". Shut up, John.
I'm behaving. I'm being professional.
Can we have 5 minutes without this shit? I swear to God.
I'm being professional. I've been professional this entire show. Yeah.
Folks, if you think John is being professional, make sure to unfollow him on all social medias because he's full of shit right now, so he's lying. And
yeah.
Well, actually, if you think I'm being truthful, hit the subscribe button.
No. Yeah, that
No, we want no, John. We want to keep the viewers.
That'll take our subscriber back to 0, man. What are you doing, man?
We'll go from 52 to 2, and no matter kind of like how the morale in WWE is right now. We're going from there to there.
But here's the funny part, though. Okay, we're having fun.
Fun? What's that?
Because, guys, in about 25 minutes right now, if I did my math right.
You do math?
I'm Jewish. We should know our math.
Later.
We will be joined by a special guest.
Yes, we will.
The one, the only Rob Fury, ahead of SWF's debut at the Mecca. Which actually, let's get away from the WWE talk for a moment.
Well, it's funny you mentioned non-WWE because I actually want to make a little breaking news announcement right now for our GCW fans.
Should we have the breaking news alert button?
No. Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll be quick. So, on March 17th, if you are in the Tri-State area, they are coming back to Queens, New York at Melrose Ballroom as they present Eye for an Eye. Already scheduled to appear.
Oh, shit.
Kushida.
Wow. Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Trying to see if there's anything else that they announced for that show so far. La 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 la. And also Sunday, March 19th, they're actually debuting in Toronto.
What? Say that again. March 19th. Okay. Got you.
March 19th. You know what, Casa? I will show you the graphic. Taking place at the Opera House in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Oh yeah,
as they
I
present
yeah, I know where that is. Yep.
as they present Worst Behavior.
I might go to that actually. Yeah. Wow.
And tickets are on sale this Friday. So, Casa, if I were you, I would get them on Friday because you know that shit's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know how they go.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually did a watch along a while back on this channel. Not a show,
Oh, what?
but a show for GCW.
Oh, for GCW, yeah.
And which show was that?
The one they did in Hammerstein.
You mean the one that I was at and I was showing on TV a bunch of times?
Oh yeah, that was when Carl texted you like half a dozen times.
Half a dozen. I counted like 10. I counted 10 times for that.
Yeah. That was definitely a fun day.
You don't have to tell me that. I was there for that shit. Actually, yeah.
I was gonna say most of the time that night, Carl and I were trying to sit there going, okay, good match. Oh, where's Ryan? Oh, he's right there.
Pretty much. But yes. Speaking of non-WWE related,
yes.
John, didn't you attend a wrestling event this past weekend?
Yes, we did. Me and Carl went down to Hamburg, PA for the return of American Excellence Wrestling, as they had their relaunch show Saturday night at the legendary Hamburg Fieldhouse. Billy Thompson here says, Cassie, you have to try to go. GCW is so much fun.
Yeah, I heard about it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna show up there. Yeah. Thanks.
Costa, I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's not like definitely not like WWE, and and the fan base is worse than AEW.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Right, correct me if I'm wrong. The GCW is the same fan base when Matt Cardona debuted.
Worse.
No. Do you remember when he debuted for them?
Oh yeah, of course I remember. Of course I remember when he debuted. He just was a druid. So people thought he was John Moxley. Took the hood off. So it was him. Flipped up the crowd, and the crowd saying "Fuck you, Matt." I mean, "Fuck you, Ryder." Fuck you, Ryder.
Okay.
And also one other thing, at Hammerstein, there was a claw sign that someone made saying, "If Cardona wins, we riot."
Okay. If I remember correctly, I think he did win that match.
He did. Oh, and he also spit beer in the face of a fan.
Oh,
I
really?
remember that. Let me ask you this.
I know who the fan is too.
Oh, okay. But yeah, guys, let's we'll get back to the WWE stuff and AEW stuff later on. But I want to get into some independent wrestling now.
All right.
And some MMA. Let's call it that.
Well, let's talk about like your stuff from what you saw.
Myself and Carl went down to Hamburg, PA, to the legendary Hamburg Fieldhouse for American Excellence Wrestling as they relaunched under new ownership, because the new owner, and I think the guy who funds most of it, is actually Kevin Kelly.
Ooh.
Met him there, very nice guy. Might be seeing him on a future YouTube exclusive here. Just wanted to put that out there.
Ooh.
Then I also ran into one of the last, because there's still one more ring announcer I haven't met yet. One of the other ring announcers, who Ryan knows very well, Mr. David Adams.
Yes.
Yep.
David Adams, my boy.
He really did a great job. Overall, I mean, the show, it was a good show. I thought that my highlight of the night was when John Schuyler got confrontational with Kevin Kelly, and Kevin Kelly almost threw fists with him.
Ooh.
And they were pretty much packed out that night. There was tell you how bad it was. They ran out of food by intermission.
Really?
That's a good sign.
Yeah, they ran out of food. But also, I've never been to a venue before where they allow you to bring your own beer, but you can't bring non-alcoholic beer.
Seriously? That's fucking weird.
Yes. They did announce their next show. I think it's February 18th.
Yep.
Two of the names that I know are going to be there because they're on the poster are Sean Carr, former guest on the show, and Notorious Mimi will be there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The other thing also what I loved about the setup with it is that, you know how like you watch WWE and AEW and Ring of Honor now and everybody comes out of the same ramp?
Yeah.
They actually went old school. They had the heels coming out of one area and the faces coming out of the other.
Nice.
So it was a real
Kind of like what AEW did with the separate tunnels.
It was like that old school feel. Obviously, we were there with another person who Ryan knows, Rob Saint and Ruda, as they brought in Deonna Purrazzo, Savio Vega, and
Miguel Perez Jr., also known as the Boricuas.
yes, from what Rob said, Savio Vega is one of the nicest guys to work with.
Yes, he is.
I thought overall, I thought the show was good. It moved along very quick. The show started at 7. I think by 9:30, everything was done. And
That's good.
But that's with an intermission.
That's good. Yeah,
that's good.
Because they really kept to the time limit. Like they turned around and said, okay, like they had a few matches there where the time limit was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And also you heard them turn around and say 5 minutes left in the match. And might I also add, they had no commentary team.
What?
They also had no, you didn't have any video recorded.
Really?
Wow.
Anything that you guys saw, if you were not there, anything that you saw was done by fans who were in the seats that night.
Wow.
I will say this much, though. As much as I give them praise, I think the finish they had to their main event was the wonkiest freaking finish I've ever heard.
Or ever seen.
Ever seen. So I have to set up. I don't remember the guys' names, but it was the best 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, God.
So in typical fashion, it was, you got the first pin really quick, the second pin very quick. Came time to the third pin. You ever hear of a 2 out of 3 falls match ended on a disqualification because somebody came in and interfered?
No. That's weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was there with another person who Ryan knows, Zubin, and you hear the entire crowd, probably 400 people there, chanting, this is stupid. Like I said, though, what was also nice, though, and I give them a lot of credit for this, during the Fan Fest, which originally the Fan Fest was supposed to be 6 to 8, but they actually cut it and had the Fan Fest go 6 to 7. Yeah. They actually, at 6:30, they set up like this little tunnel area. And they ended up having the Special Olympics there. And they actually had David Adams, introduce each one of them with like a wrestler name. They had their own theme song. It was really a nice touch.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
They were also got to take a picture by the ringside. It was really, and actually, let me take a look because I might actually still have the photo from where we were standing, just so that you guys can see the setup here. So just bear with me 1 second here, folks. Ryan, just talk about something quickly.
How about my show that I did?
Yeah. Oh, sorry to cut you off. So I just found the picture. That was.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's David Adams, and then hold on. This to me screamed old school vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was that type of setup, but Ryan, I did not mean to be a douche on that one. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. You know how I feel. Just saying.
But yes, Ryan, you got to experience something that none of us
Don't
have ever
don't worry,
experienced.
Ryan. You have you will have your own show very soon, so you don't have to worry about anything like that.
Well, yes, I will, but we'll get to that later on.
But yes, Ryan, you got to experience something that not a lot of people get to experience, and call an MMA card in the middle of Mohegan Sun Arena, a 10,000 seat arena.
Yes.
So,
Take it away.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Blaine. Appreciate that. So, this was my. I had to think for a second. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My eighth time that I worked in the arena, and for a company called Reality Fighting MMA, which is under the North American Grappling Association. Pretty much the top promotion in the New England area. And yeah, twice a year, Naga does a massive card of not only MMA but also grappling, like submission only, in the fields of gi and no gi. Gi is a judo term where for those that remember, I think it was Elimination Chamber last year. What Ronda Rousey wore to the ring and wore in her match.
Okay.
That's called a gi.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's different rules to it too. Whereas no gi, they wear the training attire, whatever they call it, and they can do more. They're a little more loose on the rules. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
So we started at 6:00, and we were done by like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Wow.
We had 14 grappling bouts and 10 MMA fights, and we were done by 11 o'clock.
That's not bad.
And I saw a photo of this. Some of you saw it online, but for those that didn't see it, that's just a little. Actually, do you mind, Mr. Producer? Can you put me on full screen so I can show a better view of this, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a little preview of what was seen inside the Mohegan Sun Arena, because some of the fighters' families, some of them already had their fights already, and they left and whatnot. But I'm going to use my pen here. I am right there, right by cage side. Got the best seat in the house. And I found out not only from Reality Fighting Management, but also Arena Management, that arena drew more than any other MMA event in that arena, and also any wrestling event as well.
Wow.
And mind you, also in MMA, Bellator runs in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Bellator is a great, yeah. Great.
And we drew more than Bellator.
Wow. Wow. That's actually pretty crazy, man. Wow.
So just being a part of that, again, it's another day in the office for me. Nothing new, nothing special, but still.
I've been freaking marked out.
Out of all the shows that I did, out of all the shows that I announced for, all the companies, I no disrespect towards any of the wrestling promotions, I love them all dearly, but me going up there twice a year is the highlight of my year, because Mohegan Sun is a phenomenal casino up in Uncasville, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And they have their own arena where they have big names come in. They also have a free, for those that are 21 and over, a free music lounge called the Wolf Den. They also have a comedy club, a place called Comics Roadhouse, where you can get to ride a mechanical bull. Yes, you heard that correctly. And also casinos, because it's a casino, but still, it's an indoor waterfall. That's also a bar. It's they have tons of stuff in there. It's a lot of fun, and I always love going to Mohegan Sun because I consider that like a weekend getaway for me, because it's amazing.
I can imagine me on a mechanical bull.
Oh God! And there goes the ratings plummet again.
I was just saying that to see what Ryan's reaction would be.
I'm sorry, John.
If John,
The ball will be sitting there going.
he might lose his other. He might lose his other.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
All right.
Because the ball won't even move. He'll just take a nap. He'll just take a towel and go.
I'll make you this challenge right now. I would last longer than you or Carl.
The ball will be riding you.
Oh shit!
Wow, this conversation got. I don't know where this comes.
Oh shit!
Oh god!
Is that a challenge, Mr. Blaine?
Oh god! No!
No! Go away! Go! No!
I just have one question to ask. One very simple question to ask. Why does Carl look smaller than he usually does?
Up.
Oh, thank God. But anyway, Mohegan Sun, it's a blast. It's a blast up there, and actually got word literally on Sunday that their next event is taking place on Cinco de Mayo weekend on May 6th.
Yes.
Wow.
So you know where I'm going to be that weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that should be fun.
I'm going to be up there announcing MMA and celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Arriba! I'll just remember not to mix 2 brands of tequila. That's all I remember.
Another story for another day.
Yes.
Yeah.
ATR after dark.
Oh, shit.
Or that's basically when the cameras go off.
Again, ATR after dark. But again, folks, like I said, and also got to work with 2 UFC referees on the card. I don't know if you follow UFC, Costa.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Big Dan Mergliana.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson. Okay.
Yeah. And that was the first time I finally got to meet him and whatnot. Awesome dude. And and also a Long Island guy.
You're not related by any chance, are you? No.
No.
Okay.
No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Big Dan brought it up saying, "Hey, by the way, I think I found one of your relatives. His last name is Peterson also." I'm like, I mean, it could be. But again, folks, if you have nothing to do that weekend and you're in the New England area and you want to see grown men literally beat the shit out of each other for the hell of it at an awesome place, then come down to Reality Fighting on May 6th at Mohegan Sun. Trust me, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But let's keep things moving here because we are supposed to have a guest join us in a couple minutes, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But let's actually keep things moving here because I know let's actually get into AEW for a little bit.
Yeah.
And
sure.
I know in AEW news, the big thing is tomorrow night with Dynamite.
Oh, yes.
Not only it's the finale of the stupid, moronic, idiotic best of 7 series.
Hey, man, they've actually had pretty good matches in my opinion, but anyway.
Yeah, but they have great matches. Congratulations. But what's the point of it?
Viewership.
Yeah, it's not done that well for them. Viewership, they're barely hitting out of the 800s.
Well, with all this shit with Vince McMahon, who knows?
The bigger thing is the tag team match tomorrow night, which will see Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and your current AEW Women's Champion, not interim, current Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter, taking on the team of Saraya and a mystery opponent and a mystery.
Jamie Hayter is the best, by the way. I'm just gonna add that in. She's the best, man.
She's very underutilized. Let me put it that way.
And they already announced who the partner is.
Yeah. Tony Storm.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it really going to be Tony Storm though?
No,
No.
that's it. That's the thing, though. I don't think it's gonna be Tony Storm though. By the end.
Oh, it ain't. It ain't gonna be Tony Storm.
Well, I can tell you how I think it's going to play out.
Monet. I'm joking.
No, not even
No.
that. I'm not even at that point. As far as how they get Tony out of that match.
What?
Very simple.
Ooh.
I
know.
Go ahead.
Ow.
Hikaru Shida.
I think Hikaru Shida is going to finally turn heel.
I mean, the way that they brought it up, the way that they set it up was like, what the fuck?
But now it gets you interested. A heel Hikaru Shida versus Tony Storm.
Whoa.
And then all of a sudden, what you're going to see is I can see it happen already. They get in the ring. All of a sudden, you hear Tony Schiavone or whoever's on commentary turn around and go, guys, we have some news coming from the back. It seems that Tony Storm was taken up by a mystery person. We don't know who it is. We'll have more updates for you, and we'll see what's going on with what should have been the scheduling tag team match. Also, when we get to the match, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter come out. Saraya comes out, and you see Britt taunting Saraya, going, "You see, you couldn't get somebody. You couldn't, the only, you're no good. Yada yada yada. Be like, you can't even find a boss."
Yep.
And then that's when you hear Monet's music hit.
Monet. That's my lady right there. Let's go.
Because I think that's how they bring her in.
Yeah. I agree.
And I still call her Sasha Banks because to me she'll always be Sasha Banks.
I agree.
I'm trying to get. I'm gonna try to get used to Monet, but yeah.
But I will say, bringing Mercedes Moné into New Japan, in my opinion, is a smart business move because they're coming to San Jose in February on the 18th.
Yeah.
With Battle in the Valley, I think it's called. When they announced officially that it was Kyrie and Sasha and Mercedes Moné, the event sold out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They only announced that one match and the show sold out.
Yes,
But
sir.
what's funny is it would make perfect sense to have her be the part of that. If you think about it, it's the same week as Dynamite.
No, I said February.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Never mind. Scratch what I was just said.
Again,
Anyway,
logic.
Monet is the standard. She is the blueprint. She is the best. So
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't botch her entrance again.
Speaking of New Japan, I want to talk about Wrestle Kingdom for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go
we
ahead.
have not been on since Wrestle Kingdom happened.
Yes. All I gotta say is, holy shit, what a fucking show.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Wrestle Kingdom always delivers.
Yeah.
But I will say, in my opinion, some of the top matches, in my opinion, I'm looking through the card right now, and the standout matches for me, in my opinion, in no particular order, was the New Japan World Television title with Zack Sabre Jr. winning.
Yep.
The Fatal 4-Way Junior Heavyweight title match.
Mm-hmm.
The IWGP World Heavyweight title match with Okada and Jay White.
Yep.
And basically the match that blew everything out of the fucking water. I think, in my opinion, match of the decade so far. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay for the United States Heavyweight title.
Yes, sir.
Where Mr. Dave Meltzer gave that 6.25 stars.
Out of 5.
I mean, it already got 5 stars because it took place in the Tokyo Dome.
Of course. I thought it's 7 stars.
Nope, 6.25.
No, but I thought the joke is that if it happens in the Tokyo Dome, he automatically gives it 7 stars.
Only if it's the main event. This was semi-main event, so no.
Oh, excusez-moi.
You're excused, Mr. Non-Logical.
I don't have logic.
That's why I said non-logical. Oh my God! Do you listen to me?
Yes.
Q-tips. If you're listening out there, please sponsor Mr. Blaine so he can finally clear out his ears of 29 years worth of earwax and shit, so he can finally actually pay attention to the real world.
I pay attention.
Yeah. Anyway.
You pay attention.
Yes, I actually do pay attention.
You pay attention.
Yes, I do.
You, of all people, pay attention.
Whatever do you mean there, Mr. Peterson?
That's for off camera.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Naughty.
Again.
By the way, speaking of Jay White, I heard his contract is gonna be up soon. So let's see.
2 years.
No, now they're saying it sooner.
I thought it's supposed to be like 2025 or 2024.
No, it's sooner apparently.
Yeah, because somebody said that. I think what's her name? Miss Salcedo. She said something like that. Yeah.
And he's going to be in a loser leaves Japan match against Hikuleo.
Yeah.
Yes, and I already heard Hikuleo is. I don't even want to know what was just said.
What?
Sorry, someone just texted me saying, "Be nice to John."
Yeah.
Whoever said that, thank you.
Yes. Man. Speaking of Jay White, apparently his contract is expiring with New Japan, which is quote unquote relatively soon.
Yep.
Which again, that surprises me. That really surprised me because I didn't think it was going to get to that point.
I mean, don't forget. Also, he did make a little snippet in AEW as well as Impact Wrestling this past year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those doors are.
So can you imagine him going to WWE? That way he can say he did all the major companies before he turned 30.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. But guys, it seems like our guest is not joining us tonight.
Okay.
So why don't we do this?
Yes.
Go to our second commercial.
Yep.
Come back, talk a little bit more AW, talk about what's happened in SWF this weekend down at Richmond Park, talk about Titan, and wrap up with Garden State, and then we'll wrap up the show. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounds like
good.
a plan?
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Carl from the ATR Network, also the producer of the Around Rose podcast, and I'm proud to introduce to you one of our good partners, Moonstar Smoke, right here in Animal Park, New Jersey. There's their phone number, their fax number. Guys, if you're a vape smoker like I am, they have everything you need. Also, too, if you're a hookah smoker, they have all your needs for that. Check them out. They're a mom and pop store. Sweetest people in the world, and you want to check them out. But also, too, you want to stay tuned to see more advertisements coming from them.
And we are
Listen,
back right here.
Listen, I told you about the monkey last week. Yes.
What the fuck?
Disrespectful. I know he was very disrespectful. I know he was. That's it. That's it. He's going organic. Hey, we're back. We're back, folks. We are back live, folks.
What the hell?
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was trying to segue into something. I don't know.
About a monkey?
Yeah, apparently some monkey was trying to hijack the show last week, and I don't know.
His name was John Blaine. Oops. This joke.
No, it wasn't John Blaine. No. It was someone else, but apparently that monkey got a bad banana, so now he's going for organic. Speaking of organic, don't forget we have our coffee here. Organic coffee.
Wow. But also, before we get to the independent stuff, we also have a website you can buy our T-shirts on.
OnlyFans?
No.
Oh yeah, John, you forgot to make that announcement.
I wasn't on last week.
So
Oh, that's right, because because I was hosting.
Now, guys,
it was me and Ryan.
we have a breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
Wow. Okay.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Producer.
It
Forgot to mention this last week, obviously, because I was not on. And yeah, we have a new website. Go to chopsports.shop. Hold on. Make sure I get the website right. Chopsports.shop. Basically, Chop Sports Media. And if you happen to go to that page, you're going to recognize a new shirt. Because, folks, come on. Look what shirt is on that website now.
Hey!
Around the rope.
Thank you. Right there, guys. Our shirt, you can purchase it.
Hey! Look at that.
There you go.
It comes in multiple sizes, all the way from small to baby gorilla.
Because we have to accommodate John. I'm joking.
Christ, Costa.
Jesus!
Holy crap!
See, folks, this is what happens when your country wins World Junior Championships, World Championships, and sometimes the Olympics, but never a Stanley Cup.
Come on.
Because problem is, Ryan, they're allergic to it.
I don't think you guys should talk about Stanley Cups because there's no way in hell that the New York Islanders are ever going to win a Stanley Cup ever again. So, nah, you should be talking about Stanley Cups.
Costa.
At least our draw is in 60+ years.
At Costa, here's the other thing. And why don't we do this? Have this conversation on Friday for sports balls.
Oh, yeah, true.
I can go really like, off track with that one, but I'm not going to.
I'm just going to say this right now.
No.
No, actually, I was going to plug the sports show.
Okay.
Guys, if you enjoy sports and you are a sports fan, we also have a sports show on this channel called Sports Balls.
Sports Balls.
We debuted last Friday, and it's going to be on every Friday, 8 p.m. You're going to see more than likely myself, Costa, Carl, occasionally special guest Ryan Peterson.
Yeah.
And folks, if you missed last week, believe me, go back and watch it, and then watch every single week.
Yeah.
You're going to see me and Carl nearly going at it.
Yeah, Carl was about to jump through the screen there.
No, not Carl. John.
John boy, yeah.
I get very passionate when it comes to my New York sports teams. But guys, definitely stay locked in for that, because on this network we provide everything from Around the Ropes podcast to music with Costa show to a curtain call.
Tom Brady.
He's still on it. Fuck. He mentioned Tom Brady. He mentioned the whole shit with Tom Brady. Next.
Carl, I'll see your ass Friday.
Oh. Anyway.
Let's get into Friday.
Actually, what? No, you mentioned this.
You went to a wrestling show.
What?
Oh yeah. So anyway, no, he's going to a show on. He's going to a show on Friday. Okay. So speaking of shows, John, you mentioned a certain curtain call by any chance?
Yes, that will be debuting rather soon.
May I explain said show?
Would you prefer I give you the curtain call? Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. So, besides Costa's Music Show and Sports Balls, coming soon, myself and my colleague, Mr. Ryan Gross, will be doing a Broadway musical theater podcast called The Curtain Call, right here on the ATR network. And we will be discussing a whole slew of things musical theater related. We'll be doing our own top 5 list, bottom 5, it's reviews of shows, and everything musical theater related right here on the ATR network. It's called The Curtain Call, coming very soon.
Now, Ryan, how would people be able to see that show?
Well, again, it'll be here on the ATR network, so make sure to follow the ATR network on our social media pages, as well as right here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon. Ding! Oh, look, a new video is up. What is this? The Curtain Call? My goodness, this sounds elegant. I think I'll give it a try and watch it.
So, yes. So, all right. Okay. But yes, guys, Curtain Call will be debuting soon. And so, guys, like I said, we're locked into everything for all your latest news regarding the ATR network because, guys, we are constantly moving, constantly flowing here. But let's keep things moving because Carl did mention a wrestling show happening Friday night.
Why, yes.
And Ryan, if you don't mind to please pull up said card.
I am working on it right now as we speak.
Okay, because making their debut at the Mecca Friday night, 8 p.m. bell time, I think 7 p.m. doors open, is the one, the only.
Hold on.
SWF, what's up?
Breaking news, apparently on NXT tonight, the middle rope broke.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's see what we have here. La 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 la. Okay, live from Richfield Park, the Mecca, aka as some people called it, the Richfield Park Whorehouse, at the Knights of Columbus in Richfield Park. It is SWF as they present Fire It Up.
Now, this has been a show I know they have been promoting for some time because this is actually their debut show.
In that building, at least.
Yeah, in that building. But
I'm trying to pull up the card actually. All right, so based off what I see here, we have in 6-man tag team action. In the 6-man tag team warfare, the Bonnet Club, the Bonnet Club. I apologize if I don't know who the hell it is, but they're taking on a very interesting duo, a trio actually. Oh, hold on. We'll get. Okay, so as you see it right there, breaking news, according to Sean Ross Sapp about 10 minutes ago, and I quote, "Hey guys, one of the hot rumors is that Saudi buyers are interested in WWE. I've gained no actual information thus far to indicate this is actually happening, outside of a few vague hinting messages from people outside WWE. WWE contacts claim to not know what the hints were about."
And in other breaking news, it seems that Wrestle News on Twitter is saying there might be more huge WWE news coming tonight.
Yeah, by tonight, yeah. Holy shit.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
And Denise Salcedo said, "The rumors I am hearing, again rumors, I have no words, again rumors, but bruh."
Yep.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yes.
Are we going to be able to stay on? Because I don't know when this breaking news is going to break. But yes.
So, how much more about tomorrow night? We're going to hear. My God, what is Paul Levesque doing in AEW?
What?
That's my gut feeling is telling me is I think it's going to be Hunter.
And also, Brian Alvarez just said, I think monster news imminent.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I know we don't like to say it on Pat. I know we like to get off at a reasonable time.
But unless something.
Come on, Triple H, break the news soon.
Someone say something soon, please.
But
The
let's
one thing
get-
WWE has in its pocket, Nick Khan is one of the most savvy and well-connected.
Oh, hold on, folks. I have more.
I can't take it.
Raj Giri,
Raj Geary.
a couple of hours ago said, I've asked around and Paul Triple H Levesque is in firmly as chief content officer. That was 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Now 6 minutes ago, you know this tweet I sent out 2 hours ago? I heard this from some higher ups in WWE, and maybe not.
Oh shit.
So it's what I figured.
Zero News says big news imminent within the next 2 weeks anyway.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
He's implying WWE will announce Vince to appear at the Rumble, by the way. Again, no indication it's happening, but that's what he means.
Boo.
I'm gonna say this right now. If that's the big
Oh God, there's more.
Oh God.
Apparently, a SmackDown star has been moved to NXT.
who?
Jinder Mahal.
Yep. Jinder Mahal made his NXT, I guess, return tonight, I guess?
Yeah.
By the way, hold on. Somebody just posted this GIF on Twitter. I have to show it to you. Currently, how it's looking right now in the. Hold on, folks. This is live. This is currently the current situation at WWE headquarters.
Oh shit.
Yep, pretty much.
But guys, like I said, if the news breaks in like the next half hour or so, we'll definitely give you our thoughts on it.
God, I don't know if I can handle it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have a feeling. I think I know what it is.
In other words,
Sayonara WWE.
oh, by the way, Grayson Waller was the one that broke the rope
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
on a simple move too. Actually, you know what? I will play the video, but with no sound.
Yeah.
Something so simple as that. It sucks.
He put you on full screen. Whoops.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
And in some independent news,
Yeah.
January 21st, which is next Saturday.
Next week.
Yeah.
Gen Pro Wrestling is holding a event called WrestleNomia.
Mhm.
Wrestle Insomnia.
Okay.
2 out of 3 falls for a Pro Wrestling Magic title on the line as Vinny Pacifico takes on Steve Off for the Dark Arts Championship.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
But let's get into what else is going on at the Mecca.
Yes, let's get back to SWF quickly before more shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Oh God, what now?
What?
According to WrestlingInc.com, there are betting odds that have been released for who will buy WWE.
Is it possible we may get an answer of that sooner than we think? Because they're all stirring up something. I think something's about to hit the fan.
I know.
What?
What?
Oh, I'm reading the list of the betting odds. This shit is hilarious. Would you like me to read? Would you like me to read it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So okay. So who will buy WWE? Comcast at minus 140. Disney at plus 350. Endeavor Group Holdings plus 900. Amazon plus 950. Netflix plus 1200. Fox plus 1200. Liberty Media plus 1,500. Warner Brothers Discovery plus 1,500. Dwayne Johnson / Redbird Capital plus 2,000. Sovereign Wealth Fund of Saudi Arabia plus 2,000. And Tony Khan, AEW plus 3,000.
It's like I said, I think something's about to hit the fan.
Oh, Carl, I am not saying this. This is so fucked up.
What?
It's
No, save that for after we go off.
Yeah, I'm saving this for afterwards. Because, like, dude, I'm not saying this on the air.
Is it something towards me?
All I have to say, gentlemen, is it's something we talked about in the storyline of one of those YouTube exclusives.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Again, not about you, John.
I'm just asking.
If it was about you, I would have had the producer kick you out of the show.
Very funny.
I'm not lying.
No, you're not.
Okay, so anyway, getting back to SWF before I get interrupted again by breaking news. That six-man tag team warfare, the Bonet Club, whoever the fuck they are. I apologize if I don't know who you are. Taking on the team of Doo-Hop. Oh my God, Doo-Hop, Grim, and Rob Fury. Also, there is a 15-man battle royal taking place that night. And also, appearing live, TCW owner Billy Fetsky.
Really?
I don't know what to be doing on there. Also, Sergeant Jimmy Controversy will take on Tarzan Duran. The courageous Christina Marie takes on Kelsey Reagan.
Okay.
For the SWF Hardcore Fight Division Championship, Round 1, it is Pete Corvus taking on Violence. In his SWF retirement match, the Big Deal Craig Steele takes on Too Hot Steve Scott.
Okay.
Also, a champion versus champion round 2, as I have no idea which champions these two are champions and whatnot. I don't know what the hell titles they have, but it's Brando Lee taking on Jay Bougie. For the SWF Heavyweight Championship, the current champion, Steve the Bombi Lugo, puts his title on the line against Steve Off in an unsanctioned street fight.
Oof.
A Superstar 6-way as Ben Rutan takes on Oni King, Michael Fane, Vinny Pacifico, Mr. James, and Montegia. And also, Eric Corvus will go one-on-one against the real one, Enzo.
I heard supposedly making his debut in North Jersey.
Yes, he is.
Looks like it's gonna be a good card.
And then I'm jumping the gun a little bit here because a few weeks later, they're going back to Pompton Lakes as they present Love at First Fight, and they already announced some of the matches for that night. In intergender tag team action, you have the team of Kelsey Reagan and Brando Lee taking on Devlin McCalbury and Jay Bougie. You also have, actually, I think that's really this, and also just announced for the SWF Championship heavyweight title, should Steve the Body Lugo retain. The current champion at this time, Steve the Body Lugo, will be putting it in a triple threat match against Steve Off and some guy named Chris Masters.
Oh wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Wow.
Yeah, what has he done?
NWA.
I'm kidding.
I know you are. But again, folks, SWF is taking place this Friday night at the Mecca. But that's just one of 3 shows happening this weekend over there.
Yeah, second one, is it?
There's 3 shows happening that weekend in that building.
Oh.
The other one, which hasn't been talked about a lot, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Spartan Championship Wrestling on Saturday night.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. As they present the return. It's their first show back in a long time. Now, this is what they have action-wise. As of right now. You have Lucas Finnegan taking on Adam Lockwood for the SCW Women's Championship. The current champion, Karen Bam Bam, takes on all-natural Ashley. Abed Arones takes on Bulldog Pittman. Joe Cruel takes on Dark STG. Gay Baez takes on V. Daniel. The Duke of Danger takes on the Cardinal, Nick Thompson. Brian Matthews takes on Mateo Marcello. And also appearing that night, former, as seen on, if you remember a TV show on TLC called Extreme Cheapskates?
Yeah.
Remember the cheap wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Rivera is on there. Tony Vincita and Sean Donovan.
Wow.
Taking place at the Mecca in Richfield Park, New Jersey. And then, on Sunday, to complete the whorehouse weekend, it's Garden State Pro Wrestling, which I may be appearing on.
Maybe.
And maybe
No, John?
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So anyway, already, and they have 10 incredible matches lined up for the show, which I will gladly go through because, well, as the announcer, that's part of my job, I talk. Let's see here. Let me pull up the card. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, so in one matchup, it's basically the Battle of Cowboys as the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, takes on the one called Manders in a yippee-ki-yay motherfucker match. Also, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a very good matchup. The future franchise, Titus Alexander, takes on the Poisoned Youth, Robert Martyr.
Okay.
Also, the ephemeral queen, Edith Surreal, finally steps into Garden State Pro Wrestling and will be taking on the submission sniper, Jordan Blade.
That looks like a good match on paper.
It does. Also, in tag team action, you have the team of, and I apologize if I can, Balian Aki. If I'm saying the name correctly, I apologize if I don't. I'll make sure I'll say it. And Mai Saruga, also known as the Best Bros, takes on the team of the Shooterweight. Shooterweight Yoya, and the Kick Demon Janai Kai, aka Yokai. Also, as of right now, Kia Dream takes on Ruthless Lala.
Nice.
In tag team action, Culture Inc. makes their debut in Garden State as they take on the team of Max St. Giovanni and the Ace of Space LSG, the Ace of Space Academy. Also, in a second round matchup of the Garden State Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship Tournament, it's Young Dumb and Brooks, Charlie Tiger, and Ellis Taylor taking on the team of Akira and Masha Slamovich, a.k.a. AVD. In Fatal 4-Way action, you have four of their favorites returning in this awesome matchup as Jordan Oliver takes on Hunter Drake, Marcus Mathers, and Alley Catch. And there's two more matches. Oh, there they are. They also have the GOATest of all time and my boy Bobby Orlando taking on the aesthetic crippler Kevin Blackwood. And in the main event, which I hope it's the main event, for the Garden State Openweight Championship, the current champion, Alan Angels, taking on the Prize City OG, Alec Price.
That sounds like a good show on paper.
It does.
But Ryan, you're also forgetting there's one other show this weekend.
Oh, is that Titan?
Yes, as they're set to hold their 3rd anniversary show. And I looked at the card already, and holy crap, does it look good.
Well, I'm going to run through it right now because that's what I do.
Okay, Mark Henry.
That's what I do. Welcome to the Hall of Pain.
That was one of the best gimmicks in wrestling, by the way. But
I agree 100%. So, let's see what we got here. Just pull down. Where the fuck are you?
I'm right here.
Not you. Okay, here we go. Okay. For the Funhouse Wrestling Women's Championship, you have the current champion, Amanda Amazonian, taking on Becca Wiley.
Yep.
And also, it's a number 1 contenders match for the Funhouse Wrestling American Luchador Championship, as Eric Corvus takes on Joey the Aviator Adams. Also, there is going to be a brand new championship title to be christened that night, which is sponsored by Mobfy TV, where you can catch previous Titan Championship Wrestling events. Also, singing the national anthem. I highly recommend getting there because the person that will be singing that is my girl, Erica Mason Capalla. Phenomenal voice on her. And also, Titan announced that in February, they are going to be doing the D365 Cup, and the announcement will be made official by the owner of D365 Promotions, Mr. Kevin Nasta. And now we get on to the main card. Oy, maron. So, in triple threat action, you have Blocks with a Z taking on Ben Castle and Abraham Khan with special guest referee Frankie Picard. Also, in a 6-way elimination match where the winner gets a title shot on the brand new title that will be debuting, you have Sizzling Stan Styles, Ken Powers, Jay Cole with Benjamin King, Chris Cage, Black G's, and TJ Marconi. Also live in action is the Titan Killer, Vince Series. There's also the Johnny Moran Open Challenge, which from what I heard, I think John Blaine is going to be answering that challenge.
Wait, what am I doing?
Congratulations, John. You're wrestling on that night.
He's just checking if you're paying attention, man. That's it.
I'm paying attention.
Oh, he is. Also, in one-on-one action, you have Jay Akira taking on Jacko from the Faceless Ones. In one-on-one action, you have Steve Off taking on Blaze Haram. For the TCW Lightweight Championship in triple threat action, the current champion, Rocket, taking on Daniel Alexander and Jay the Key Evans. Also, in one-on-one action, you have the big deal Craig Steele taking on PJ Savage.
Oh,
wow. That's going to be a good match.
For the middleweight championship, the current middleweight champion, Ray Calitre, taking on Merc. Also, it's going to be a battle of a monster versus bulldozer as Steve Monster Mac takes on the bulldozer Matt Tremont.
Wow.
And in the main event for the TCW Heavyweight Championship, the current holder of the Funhouse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and the current reigning and defending TCW Heavyweight Champion, the one, Anthony Gangone,
Yep.
will be defending that title on the line against Rick Recon.
Okay.
And all that's taking place at the VFW Hall, located at 373 Adamstown Road in Brick Township, New Jersey.
Oh. And Ryan's out of breath.
Yep, I'm blowing up.
I'm looking forward to that Titan show.
Yeah, there's yeah.
What?
Just on the
No,
fact you got Gangone versus Recon, Steve Monster Truck. I said it again. Monster Mac versus Tremont. You got Blaze Haram versus Steve Off.
hold on. Sorry.
It'd be nice to see some of these guys in action.
I mean, how many times have we seen Steve Off in action?
A lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I've never seen Blaze Haram in action.
I have. And it's fun.
So definitely be nice. So guys, again, next week we'll have a lot of indie talk.
Oh, yes, there will be plenty of indie talk.
Yes, sir.
But anything else that any of you guys want to get to before we wrap up for tonight?
I'm actually looking on Twitter right now just to see if there's any other breaking news.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
I hope that I'm just trying to. Honestly, guys, I'm just trying to like hold out for this news because I don't want to like get off and then it breaks, right? So I'm just trying to hold up for this news and see if it comes out.
Okay. Breaking news.
What?
Raj Giri just tweeted out 8 minutes ago saying, just to be clear, I haven't heard Triple H is being fired. I think he'll be moved to a new division before he quits.
To a new. Say that one more time. I couldn't
That
hear
he
the
thinks
Ryan.
that Triple H will be moved to a new have a new job title.
Okay.
Before he quits.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's really all I'm seeing right now. But
I see a post on Facebook. It says, it says what you're saying about the new job title, and then it says, I don't think this job title is gonna last long, and neither should you. So somebody said that on Facebook, actually. So
honestly, I wouldn't trust what you see unless it comes from certain people.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, and apparently, it seems like, who is it? The whatchamacallit, the Bellator chick.
Loretta?
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's going by the name of Lola Vice.
Really?
Apparently, she made her debut tonight on NXT.
Oh, and
she finally made her debut.
Yeah.
Yep. Standing next to the perfect guy who everybody would think she would sit next to, and one half of Veer Mahan in this sheer.
In the sheer, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In regards to the Triple H rumors, as of now, he is still listed as the COO, but who knows what might happen.
Yeah.
Guys, I think the best way to put it is we will keep you guys posted as soon as we hear.
Yeah.
because we don't even know when it's going to break. Knowing how WWE does things, it'll break as soon as we sign off.
Probably. Yeah. It'll break as soon as we pop, as we go off. See, watch.
More than likely.
Exactly. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
But guys, I have nothing else to get to, so I know we're going to be focusing on Twitter for the next 2 hours tonight. So I think it's safe to say we should wrap up the show for tonight, guys. I appreciate everybody who watched us, commented in the YouTube section. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. We will be back next week, same time, same channel, with all your fallout from SWF, Titan Championship Wrestling, Garden State Wrestling, and whatever the hell's going on in the world of Vince McMahon. Before we leave, Ryan, do you have anything you would like to plug for this weekend?
I mean, basically, I said it all already. All the stuff that's going on in the world, all the stuff that's going on in the wrestling world right now. And also, I'm kind of blowing up right now from going over the match cards. So follow me on Instagram at WrestlingMC. If you're in Richmond Park on Sunday, there may be a chance I may be appearing on the event. Who knows? Anything is possible. It's still in potential works. I'll tell you that. Yeah, give us and also again, folks, coming soon. It's the curtain call with myself and Ryan Gross. You know, the elegant duo of the ATR network. Yes, very classy. But trying to bring a new fan base to the ATR network. Besides the basic sports, wrestling, music fans, we're trying to bring in the classier side of the world.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing me.
Guys, if you see us at SWF or Titan, come say hi. We don't bite.
Yep, and stay tuned for my music show on Thursdays. The episodes get posted on Fridays now on YouTube, I believe. So yeah, they're pre-recorded episodes for now, but stay tuned on Fridays, so you can pick up the next episode of my show, the Rock and Rap Connection, and you will see my new co-host Chris on there this week, I believe. And yeah, that's it for today, unless there's some wrestling news breaks. Yeah.
No. So guys, pretty much I'll put it this way. You can catch us Tuesday nights. You can catch Costa and his music show Friday mornings. Catch us with Sports Balls Friday night. You'll be catching Ryan and Ryan Squared.
Ryan Squared. I love it.
Doing the curtain call. You'll catch us doing YouTube exclusives. Like I said, folks, we have merchandise. Buy our merchandise.
Yep.
Please tell me anybody who's watching got the reference of where I was going on that.
Merchandise, yep.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
What?
Apparently, there's behind-the-scenes reaction to Stephanie McMahon's abrupt exit. Let's see. Apparently, according to Fightful Select, certain WWE talent expressed their uncertainty about what the major decision actually means for Stephanie and Khan. During their reign, the duo elicited a positive reception, as both were generally well-liked, which Stephanie McMahon now snuffed. And Vince McMahon power continues to grow. One WWE talent heavily stressed their belief in a public uproar should Vince regain control in the creative department as well. The respective report also noted one source's hope for an official sale of the company to blossom soon.
Uh-oh.
And wow.
What?
Holy crap. We are idiots.
What?
With all the Vince stuff, we forgot there's a pay-per-view on Friday night.
Oh, shit.
There is?
God damn it.
Oh, Impact. Is it Impact?
Yeah, Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill, yeah.
We're not going to go through the whole card right now because we just don't have time, but there's two matches I want to get you guys' takes on quickly.
Yep.
Women's match. Jordan Grace versus Mickie James. Mickie loses, she's done.
Well, I mean, I have the whole card. I can just go through the entire thing, honestly. It'll be quick.
We'll do our picks quickly. Make it quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one contenders match, women's championship. Masha Slamovich, Deanna Purrazzo, Killer Kelly, Taylor Wilde.
Masha.
Costa.
Deanna.
Okay. Falls count anywhere in Atlanta. Steve Macklin versus Rich Swann.
Macklin.
Ooh, Macklin though, yeah.
On the countdown to Hard to Kill on YouTube at 7:30. In a six-woman tag team match, the Death Dolls taking on the team of Tasha Steelz, Savannah Evans, and Giselle Shaw.
Death Dolls.
Yeah, let's go with Death Dolls, yeah.
Also, a interesting X Division six-way as Bumpinder Gajar takes on Speedball Mike Bailey, Kushida, Action Mike Jackson, Yuya Uemura, and Angels.
Bailey.
Speedball.
Yeah, give me Speedball on that one.
Yeah.
This is Saturday. I don't care about that. That's Friday. Jonathan Gresham against Eddie Edwards.
Gresham.
For the Digital Media Championship, the current champion Joe Hendry taking on Moose.
Henry.
I'll say Moose.
Okay. Fatal four-way tag team elimination for the Impact World Tag Team titles. Ace Austin and Chris Bay Bullet Club, Heath and Rhino, the major players, and the current tag champs, Motor City Machine Guns.
BC. Sorry.
Give me Motor City Machine Guns in a classic barn burner match.
BC.
Bullet Club? Okay. For the X Division Championship, the current champion, Trey Miguel, taking on Black Taurus.
Trey Miguel.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey Miguel, yeah.
And also the last two matches, title versus career. The current champion, Jordan Grace, takes on Mickey James.
I think Jordan Grace. I think Mickey retired.
You think Mickey's done?
Yeah, I think Mickey's done. Yeah.
And lastly, Full Metal Mayhem for the Impact World title. The longest reigning Impact Wrestling World Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, defends his title against Bully Ray.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that, too, yeah. Damn. Give me Alexander. Yeah.
You got Alexander? Ryan, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Do you know who I am?
You got Bully?
Bully Ray.
Give me fucking Bully.
Okay, then.
And I have my reasoning for it. You bring Bully back, you have him win the gauntlet match, you have him basically become the number one attraction in Impact Wrestling. To have him lose the title?
Yeah. That's true.
There'll be some shenanigans going on. I'm calling it right now.
And I have one prediction of who I think is going to get involved in it.
Tommy Dreamer.
Exactly.
Well, actually, I got another one. D'Amore.
I'll throw a third one in there. Alexander's wife.
Jade. No. I'm thinking more Scott D'Amore, but have him turn heel.
Not even that. Could you possibly see Tommy Dreamer turning heel?
That'll be interesting. But again, folks, that takes place this Friday at 8 p.m. on Fight TV. Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill.
And
Yes,
the last three matches we talked about there, I think have potential to be match of the year candidates.
Actually, no, there was four of them. The exhibition match with Trey and Black Taurus, the Fatal 4-Way tag match, tag elimination match, Mickey James and Jordan Grace, and Full Metal Clusterfuck.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's all for us for tonight. Obviously, we covered a lot tonight, and there's probably more we should have covered, but we don't have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But for Ryan and Casa, I am John. Again, folks, before we sign off, I stress this again. Go to our YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. I feel like a broken record saying this already. It costs you nothing. And you get to hear epic rants like Ryan went on earlier today. And I went on Friday with Sports Balls.
Oh my God.
But again, you don't know if
Wait,
they're
wait,
there.
wait
if you
until
don't
you hear.
subscribe.
Wait until you hear Costa Bagneris rant when all this new WWE news breaks. So let's see.
I'm surprised we haven't heard a rant about how to shorten his last name.
But guys,
I would
again,
respond to that, but I'm too tired to. So let's.
I appreciate everybody who watched us. For the crew here and for Carl behind the scenes, I'm John. It's been another installment of the Round the Ropes podcast, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Again, guys, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, guys.
Peace out.